Pisces, how you doing, my little lovely fish? So we're changing your weeklies now. So this is going to be your weeklies. It is the 2nd today. How you doing, Pisces? So I'm going to change things up and not really look so much into the Rider-Waite. What we're going to do is pretty much do a load of these cards, show you things to be aware of, okay? Stuff that may be around you, your work, your partner, your mother, your father, situations that you've kind of got going on, okay? Then we'll clarify them to show you what tarot cards, what star signs and what kind of could be going on around it. And then we'll probably try and look into some other cards for you, okay? I just feel like a change. I'm getting a little bit fed up with the Rider-Waite deck, showing me the same stories, right? So, let's see. Shane. I'm also hearing Shane, Sarah, Steve, Sassy, Cece, Mexican. Some of you might be going out for Taco Bell, okay, unless your name's Bell, or Taco, who knows? Okay, tax. Could be dealing with a taxi, low path 7 or Cancerian or a person that drives for a living. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Jula taxi. Someone that's French from France or something. Let's see. Or a thing or a Steve. So let's see. Any messages that you want Pisces to be aware of this week, please, Spirit? Any messages that you want Pisces to be aware of this week, please, Spirit? So we have got Pisces, court and case. Oh, I haven't had this. I haven't had this card yet. Let's put my specs on. Court and case, sexual infection, sexual disease, and rash. Really? That's a little bit personal, right, Pisces? I don't know if this is you or your partner. I don't know. There could be problems going around the sex department. Okay, so I don't know if you're itching in certain places, whether it be thrush or anything like that. Okay, so be careful on soap and stuff like this and whatever, you know, whatever it might be. You know, it doesn't have to be a sexually transmitted disease, but it really can be something that's kind of going on downstairs of like a rash or an itch or something like that, okay? But it does say court and case, so I don't know if you've got a person that sleeps around with other people, okay, and you end up catching something and you think, where the fuck did that come from? Okay, so like I said, if you're in a third party situation and you know, okay, you're aware that you are sexually active with someone and they maybe sleep with other people, okay, then there's a good chance that, you know, that this could be happening, okay? So be aware of that, okay? Now that also goes for a cross watcher. If you're sleeping with a Pisces that may be sleeping with other people, okay, just be careful when it comes to sex, okay? Because it does say sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. So it may not even be a sexual disease. It could literally just be the fact that there's itching and scratching kind of going on, right? Here. Cleanliness is the giver of godliness, right? So for the men, clean your cheese. Oh, that's a little bit harsh. Anyway, let's see. Pisces. For anything for Pisces to be aware of this week, please. So, into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. Yes, Pisces. So this could be the other person, I really don't know. But some of you are really positive. Okay. Now, if you've been doing things around the sexual department to try and manifest positivity, it depends what you're using, okay? So if you're using like lubricants and stuff like that, just make sure you watch the warning label, okay? But it's got into you, good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. Positive. Now, please do not think positive affirmation. You've got to think that you already have it. You've got to believe that you already have it, okay? So if I tell you to think of what it is that you want, and if you have nothing, what does someone that doesn't have anything, what do they want? Everything. If they already feel as if they have everything, what do they need? Nothing. So what have you got to think about? Nothing. Okay, so if you think about what you want, okay, if you're constantly always thinking about what you want all of the time, then you don't feel as if you already have it, so you won't get it, because you have to feel that you already have it. Okay, so if you're constantly looking for something, a clue or an answer, the universe will never give you the answer or what it is that you want, because you need to already feel and believe that you have it. when you have it, you don't want it. You'll give it away. Okay, so you'll just get more of it because you'll be abundant. Okay, abundant is basically, all these affirmations of what people say, I'm trying to make myself believe that I'm happy and I'm positive, but I'm actually not. That's not the time to create. Okay, fight or flight, left or right, forward or back, past or future, scattered energy all over the place of things that I want. You need to find focus and draw it upon that you already have it. Feel that I already have it. Pisces. Tell me about what Pisces to be aware of or what is coming up from them this week, please. Looking you up. Oh, okay, someone might be very interested in you online. Researching you, studying you, and getting info on you, Pisces. So, I mean, like I said, if you're doing it, you're doing it. But basically, someone is probably finding someone very, what do you call it, like sexy. Okay, it might be the fact that someone finds you extremely attractive, or you do them, okay, and they're basically looking up pictures of you, or like flirting, or having some kind of like sexual desire about a person here, okay. Now, like I said, if you are a woman, okay, or a guy, I don't think guys do this, but they might. But like, if you get a person that puts loads of sexual pictures up on Facebook, for instance, you've got people that are looking at you. Okay, you've got people that are looking at you. So you've got to look at what your attentions are around these people, because they're more than likely looking you up. Okay, trying to find your name, trying to find out who you are, trying to look up your pictures and your profiles, okay, all that sort of stuff. Now, whether that be good or bad, I really don't know, whether you want that or whether you don't, but there is this energy here of possible sexual tension, okay. So it might be where someone could be in a relationship and they're flirting with another person, looking up info. Okay, but that would normally be trying to find someone's name, like probably not their address, but trying to find out what they look like, okay, what they are like, okay, because this person's into you, okay, so they're trying to find out, are you single, are you available, are you not, whether you are, wherever you're not, it may not bother a person, okay, but they believe that you've got very good chemistry, okay, so it might be a person from the past, because they believe that you've got good chemistry, so they've got to be into you, so they must know you. Somehow this person must know you, okay, to know that you have good chemistry, to be into you. But I think that's why they're also looking up for pictures and stuff like that, maybe. Let's see. Could be pornography, like sort of, promiscuous energy. Could even be from single people. Pisces. What should Pisces, tell me any messages that you want Pisces to hear or be aware of this week, please. So you got ghosted, so it might be Elijah, okay, but ghosted, disappointed, ghosting, in and out. So you might have someone that's very, like I said, man, they get people to look them up on their profiles for their pictures, but then they don't give people, like, I mean, I hate to say this, but I have noticed this a lot around some women. I try not to put women in a bracket, but I have noticed this around some people. They flaunt themselves, and they get attraction by men. But like, if you're single and you're doing that for men, then you got to say to yourself, am I putting pictures of myself out there because I want to show people? But is that female or male? And if it be females, then you've got to also realize that male energies can get the wrong idea, right? So if you're not like, if you're a person that just attracts people in because of a good look and I want your attention, but then I ghost people, okay, it's a little bit odd and a little bit fucking strange that people would get people to look them up for a specific reason, to research you because I like what I see and everything else, but then the next minute I'm just fucking ghosting you. That's really not because it can be people that like look people up on Facebook and then they decide to suddenly start deleting everything and whatnot, blah blah blah, because it could be a person that researches and does loads of research on a person without physically letting themselves know that they're there. Like, I'm just going to judge you upon the info that I find instead of actually getting to know you on a deeper level. I would rather just find out info on you and stalk the shit out of you and find out all of this info before I make my move and then judge you upon your past or anything. I'll just judge you completely. I'll just make it. You could be dealing with a Libra, possible, but I'll just judge you upon what I think I know instead of actually getting to know you and talking to you and asking you. I'll just look the info up, find it, believe what I'm reading or seeing, and then make a decision of whether I'm just going to get rid of you or not here. Could be another Piscean. But let's see. Because there's a lot of research. Could be around a Virgo placement, like a Life Path 9 or a Virgo. I class Virgos as my research card, okay, because that's a 9, meaning, okay, there is more information that I need yet to find out about you. So I've got to find every last little detail out about you before I make my decision. So I'm just going to stalk the shit out of you first to find out every little piece I can and then decide whether I'm just going to abandon you or not. Okay, so it's about keeping that good vibration through that time here. Let's see. Pisces. See, why people fear things, I've got no idea. Why they fear the Reaper. You're dying every single day that you open your eyes, you start to die. Okay, Diane or Dana or Dan. But like, you know, not saying you are dying. But, you know, let's see. Pisces. Anything for Pisces to be aware of this week? So you got Boss Daddy. Stable, rich business owner, CEO, and big dick energy. So, like I said, someone's very successful. Could be your husband or your wife. Now, like I said, you could be in a relationship here. And because someone gets a lot of attention, they're very positive, they're very outgoing, they're very landish, okay? And they're stable, rich business owner, CEO, and they flaunt themselves about it with a big dick energy, you know? I flaunt myself as a big dick because I got one, right? Now, that might just be flex my ego, let people know what I've got, what I'm about. But if that's your partner, they could be a little bit promiscuous of hooking up with people on a flirtatious behavior, maybe, and then possibly ghosting people, possible. Okay, so let's see where this energy could be coming from. So show me what this court and case, sexual infection, sexual disease and rash. Where is that coming from, please? Where is that coming from? So a 3, could be you, Pisces, could be you guys. So I don't know if you've been sexually active around a few people, or your husband or wife is like a Life Path 3, or a person that could have been sexually active maybe, okay, and that is like, you know, like I said, you know, if you do have some kind of sexual infection, then, you know, I don't want to be, I would never judge you for anything, but if you do have one of those, then there's this energy that is here present, okay? But it might not be you, Pisces, but it is coming across as a 3. Now, like I said, if you are dealing with someone that sleeps with a husband or a wife or with other people as well, and you know that this person and you allow them into your life, and they do keep going off with other men and women, and they're very flirtatious, and you know all of that sort of stuff, then there's a very good possibility that this person brings back whatever it is that they went to, okay? So, like I said, it's a third-party situation that someone may be in with people that could be sexually active with other people. 3 of Swords, which is a Scorpio or an Aries person. Hold on a minute, that's my fucking chart. Here, well, that definitely isn't me. But, like, yeah, you've got this sexual infection, okay? And you're supposed to be having sex for that. Here, I don't know. So any of those placements ring a bell to you here, John? Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Let's see. Show me into you. Good chemistry, great vibes. Great chemistry, great vibes into you. Really? Well, that is the opposite to... Are you dealing with a Libra? That's the opposite to great vibes. That's a low vibration. That's a high vibration, low vibration. So you could have someone around you in your vicinity that thinks extremely negative. Now, you could be dealing with a mother, a partner, an ex, but you've got someone that's trying to remain positive and someone that constantly tries to remain negative. Okay, feels down, feels lonely, feels separated, feels cheated on. Okay, now, like I said, it might be you. It might be the person that you're with that just doesn't give a fuck. They're like, well, I don't really care. I don't care if you feel down or lonely. Now, the thing is with manifestation of positivity of this card, what everybody strives for is success. Okay, believe me, you don't have to carry yourself around that cheats, manipulates and lies. But when you don't give a fuck about other people that are negative is when you can come across as arrogant, that you don't care about people. But if you do care about people that have this vibration, it affects your manifestation, because fear is what creates a feeling, and a feeling is what creates a manifestation. And when you are constantly around people that fear, regret, feel down, feel separated and lonely, when you do that, you absorb the majority of infection that they can give you, which is karmically. Okay, so that can stop you from feeling good, because someone tries to make you feel bad, down, regretful. This can be a person that makes you feel like you're a disappointment in life. It could be a mother or father. You're a disappointment. Okay. So, like I said, if you're with a person that comes back to you and says you are such a disappointment in life, blah, 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 you are not cutting it as a person, as a human being, then you need to ditch this zero, because that isn't for you. Okay. If they make, even if it's a metaphysical connection, Pisces, and they make you feel like you shouldn't be a part of their world, it's quite simple. Don't be. Okay, don't be. Okay. Doesn't matter who they are. You can't stop another person from thinking negatively, feeling negatively. You can't stop that. You're not a Cape Crusader. Okay. Your mind is forwards, backwards, left and right. Okay, it has receptors all around it. Okay, so when it is closed in here and you can't think positive, you're just restricted. You'll never get an answer. You'll never get anything that you want, because you feel of a lack, or this person does, of a lack mentality, that nothing will ever turn out the way that it should, or I'll never get an answer to what I'm looking for, or I'll never feel loved. I will never feel, I will always feel lonely. I will always feel separated. I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. That's not a great positive outlook for a manifestation, because you're supposed to feel what you already have. If this person continues to feel this way, that they're like this, they will constantly live in regret. The fact that you have to feel that you already have that. Okay. Because if you had it, you wouldn't need it. Okay. So if you have something, okay, what if you have all of this? What you have on your hands is someone that could be very negative around you, that is not for your own good. Okay, so it can be some of you are like, okay, I'm trying to manifest a certain person into my life, and I'm trying to have a high vibration, and I'm trying to figure out my high vibration, and what I want is the person I can't have. So my mind will soon start creating, I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it. Okay, remain positive, remain positive. Let's do positive affirmation. I am happy, I am happy. Why people do manifestations of saying and trying to convince themselves that they're happy when they're not. There are certain times when you're not supposed to manifest. Okay, because you're actually trying to manifest something that isn't for you. Okay, so people that try to manifest a specific outcome in life, they're just fearing that they don't have it. Okay, because you're trying to manifest something. You're actually supposed to manifest nothing. Okay, don't forget, if you have nothing, what do you want? Everything. If you have everything, what do you want? Nothing. So what are you supposed to think or want? Nothing. You're not supposed to think about anything, okay, that you want or need, because you already have it. If you've already got it, you're never going to want it, okay? You don't need anything, so you'll get loads of it, okay? But you can have this be yourselves, Pisces, So stop trying to manifest. Stop trying to manifest something in your life that isn't there, okay? That isn't supposed to be. If you're constantly dwelling over what you've lost and what you're not gaining, it's because you're lacking. You're worrying and fearing about what you might lose, what you might have, what did we have. What can't be fixed? What can't be, you know. Change your from can to can't. From can't to can. Even that. Don't think about I can. Okay. Persevere to push myself forward to think of the same. Okay. Researching you, studying you, getting info. 5 of Swords. Oh dear. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5. Looking up information, gathering information. Could be an air sign. Could be a lot of Libra. Virgo, Libra maybe. But like, yeah, researching, studying, getting information on other people that have deceived me. Could be fear, panic, worry, upset, loss, mind games, manipulation. Trying to manifest a metaphysical connection that doesn't work, isn't possible. And all I keep thinking about is what I don't have. It's too much mind stuff going on here. Ghosted, you know, ghosted. It could be someone that's going through something completely, but they're trying to remain positive by thinking about what they want, and that what they want soon goes to I don't have. You see? Because if you get up in the morning and you're doing loads of research, your mind is creating, looking for what you don't have, and it just creates more of this. Okay, it's like say like you're homeless and you've got no money and you've got no home. Every single day are you going to be focused on trying to get what you don't have? Okay, so you're going to be like, well, I'm panicking now because I don't have a house, I don't have a home, I don't have a job, I don't have any money, I don't have a way out. What am I going to do? I need support, I need help. Your mind is just going to keep creating the same scenario constantly over and over again, because it's difficult to start over from nothing. But don't forget, you have nothing already. So what can you lose? Nothing. You can't lose anything because you don't have anything, right? So you've got to start to try and stop looking up ideas of what you can do to get yourself out of something that you're not even in. Okay. Now, if you're like, well, I am in something, Steve, and it is this that's causing it, well, then you need to get out of it. Okay, you need to get out of it. You need to get away from the people that are distracting you in your life from negativity. There's no harm in saying, listen, I need a couple of days in order to sort myself out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my time out. Okay. I need to go away and stop thinking about this negative person, this negative thing. I need to stop doing that. Okay. So I need a break. But the trouble is normally when you need time out, other people won't give you it. Okay. So you need to force that. You need to force time. Okay. Force time alone. Okay. Get to know yourself. Okay. Change your environment. Move if it's that restrictive. Ghosted. By a Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. But it can be a paradox number. Gemini, Capricorn. Libra, life path 2. 6s as well. Gemini, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 8, Leo. Aquarius or Leo. Tell me more about this King of Swords. But it could be by a masculine energy that just says, fuck this, I'm out. There's too much paranoia, there's too much concentration, there's too much thinking, there's too much blaming, okay, there's too much negativity, I can't take it anymore, I'm just not even going to pay attention to you. Okay, now you've got to be very aware of people that may also have ADD or bipolar. Okay, a lot of people in my whole life, through me, Pisces, of having ADD now, are discovering it at the age of 46, that I have ADD. Okay, so I now see all of these people differently. I realise that in my life I've been blamed for having a mental illness. Okay, judged upon for having a mental illness. Right, all of your relationships are always wrong. You've always fucked my daughter or blah 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 over. It's always you that's created it. Friends, oh, it's him. It's him. He never pays attention to me. He always pays attention in different directions and never listens to my moaning and bitching and complaining. Always seems to find focus somewhere else. Could be ADD. Okay, this person could have an attention deficit disorder. Okay, when it gets too much on top of them, this is the motivational bridge. Okay, the gap between the possible and the impossible. If it becomes impossible for me to do it, I can't do it. It's an impossible mission. Okay, I need time alone in order to be able to figure out this equation. I need space, I need time. Okay. Boss Daddy. What is the Boss Daddy energy for Piscean? So, because of the search of truth, okay, I need closure. I need the truth. I need you to speak and say something. Ace of Swords. I've already told you. 2, Libra. Ugh. You see, if you get Libra anywhere in your chart, if they can find focus, they can find focus and they'll be very good at it. But they can also be very analytical as well, because they can constantly think negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. So they can have a lot of negative people around them a lot, where there's a lot of competition, or people will see a threat of a Libra, that they're a threat, okay, because you're more positive than me, okay. So they can get very judgmental also at times, right? Because you get a 5 and a 2 of Swords, which is a 7 of Swords, okay. So it will be this in and out of an incoherent energy of where money and stature and fame is more important than you. Okay, so you've got this. Is it yes? Is it no? Is it maybe? Should I? Is there a closure? Is there not? Okay, the brain, the left side of the brain, the right side of the brain, the positive side, the negative side. Okay, future forward, I can't see it. Okay, so my brain is going out here and my energy is scattered over here. My energy is scattered over here. My ex-husband, my ex-wife, my future metaphysical or physical partner. The one in front of me that I can't see. What is behind me? A rocky past. So what am I thinking? Left, right, forward and backwards all at the same time, not knowing my head from my arsehole, because I'm fearing the left movement, the yes. I'm fearing the no. I'm fearing the unknown of the future because I can't see it and it's not yet written. And all of my past has created me now being stuck, not being able to see my way out of a circumstance because I don't know my own truth. Okay. So because I can't, I've possibly been lied to that many times and been manipulated that times that I distrust the future, the past, and a decision to be made. I just can't make one. Okay. I'm an impossible mission. Okay. Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. I don't know a way out. I can't leave a job unless I have a job. If I don't have another job to leave a job, then I'll constantly think about and stay in a place that I'm unhappy, so I can't think about a positive job. So where could I go? To another negative job, realising that I left the negative job for what? Another negative job. Okay, I left a negative person for what? Another negative person. Because what was I thinking and manifesting during the times? Negativity. Where did I go? Towards it. That's what I was given, negativity. Because that was where my mind was at the time when I went towards the future. Of realising that the future is scary. I don't know what the outcome is going to be because I'm feeling negative. So I've manifested what? Negativity. A cycle of confusion. Of unable to make a choice or a decision. Okay. So I've been working from the mind and not the heart. The heart is the centre of the universe. The heart is what creates it. Okay, so your outer environment. If you're on the teaching tier, you would know. Your heart centre is here. Okay, the heart beats at a rhythm. It draws energy in and pushes energy out because it sucks and blows. Okay, it polishes, right? So it sucks and blows. It goes in and out like that. It's like a rhythm. Okay, your brain waves do the same. Okay, so when you're in tandem with your brain and your brain is thinking of nothing, your heart is then free and open to create pulse and rhythm. Okay, so it finds a vibration that matches the vibration of the frequency that it's giving, which is the universe. When you can find that, you are in tandem with the universe. Your brain waves are thinking of nothing, your heart center is thinking of nothing, and it finds a steady rhythm and it finds tandem. So you're in motion. That is the time to manifest, okay? Because you are thinking of nothing. You have it already. You have your heart, you're breathing, you're here, presently, now. There's nothing that you need, there's nothing that you want, you have found center. Manifest then, okay? You probably won't want it when you get it, because you will get everything. You will already feel abundant. Your heart will start realizing that you are happy, joyful, abundant. Okay, you don't need to tell yourself that you want to be because you already are. When you are content and you find that energy center, your frequency grows. It carries a frequency out. It attaches onto possibility that come your way. Well, how the fuck did that just happen? Oh, I'm going cold. How did that happen? I can't believe it. Okay, I can't believe that the frequency that I just created within myself just created a manifestation that just come to me. Synchronicity, baby. Okay, I'm in sync with the universe. The universe is in sync with me. What is the universe giving me? Everything. Why? Because I already have it. Yeah, but Steve, there's no way that I'm going to be able to pay off my mortgage or have a fucking huge house within that amount of time. Why is that? Because I want it. There's no way. But if I already have it, then of course you're going to get it. You just need to stand out your own way. Okay? Because there's a lot of negativity that seems to be here of people that are trying to manifest through circumstances of life, right? Circumstances of life that you're in, that you're trying to get out of, but unable to make a choice of left or right because you might be putting the decision in the hands of someone else. It's them that has to make the decision, not me. You're the master of your own creator, okay? You're the master of none. The Libra. The negative, positive. Temper. Anger. Aggression. Fear. Frustration. It's not getting you anywhere, okay? If you fear and get angry because you don't have it, you don't have an answer, you're not going to get one. You'll get people that fight against you because you're blocked. Your brain doesn't know what part of the body to send signals to. If it's going out left, right, forward, backwards and fucking all over the place, Pisces, how is your brain going to be able to think, okay, where the fuck do I need to focus first to heal it? Okay, I've got a cut on my finger. Brilliant. Well, I know it now because I've seen it with my own eyes. Brilliant. Right, so I can send signals to the finger to heal it. Ow, it hurts, it's not going to heal, it's not going to heal, it's not going to heal, it's taking hours, it's taking days, ow, 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 every time I keep picking something up, I keep hurting myself, it's not healing. So what's it not going to do? Heal. What do I need to not do? See it. If it isn't there, I don't even know that it hurts. Right? So what do I need to stop thinking about is this. Stop thinking about it, okay? And then it will heal much quicker. It can send signals to where it can just heal. Okay, so if your heart is what needs healing, it's because you're telling yourself that you're hurt. So, you know, if you're like, oh my God, there's so much thinking to do, okay, so much thinking left, right or forward, your brain has no idea what you're doing, right? It's like, what are you coping with, you know? How am I supposed to cope with knowing what signal to send out, you know, to your body, to your heart? Okay, you'll start getting stressed, start building up muscle around the heart. Okay, that's why people die of like angina and fucking, you know, heart attack. It's not possibly because they're smoking. It's because they believe they're going to die from smoking. You know, that's why some people, you know, my granddad smoked every day of the year from when he was 13 until he was 78. Smoked every day of his life. You know, my dad did the same and died when he was 60, you know, because he had loads more of a mortgage and 2 children that had gone off taking drugs. Right? Yeah. And was a very, very, very angry, stressful man. Okay, very, very much so. Okay. Was not relaxed at all, apart from when he was drinking loads of alcohol. Right? But like it was the stress. Let's see. Any other messages for Pisces this week? So, I hope I will see you again sometime. I lied. Could be dealing with a Libra, maybe. You are not part of my plan. I forgive you. See, again, it's more Libra action of like, yes, no, lied, did you tell the truth or don't know, I forgive you, okay, let's do it again. Okay, you are not part of my plan. I'm just fucking you around. Okay, I'm just leading you up the garden path and leading you astray. Right, here. So, I hope I will see you again. You see, someone here is still living out of the bubble dream that their dream partner is the person that's been making them feel this way. okay, which can be physical or metaphysical, it really doesn't matter, but it's the impossible. It's because you can't believe that it's true. You see, if you're contacting a person that's with someone already, you already believe it not to be true because you know that it isn't. You know that it can't be because it can't, because the person's with someone. So you will constantly be thinking, well, I can't, I can't, right? I just can't. So you're not going to get the person. You won't get the person. Okay, what's the problems with feelings? What's the problem with leaving someone or fearing leaving someone when you can actually get back together at any point in life? You just have to both be willing and open to reconcile. But you both got to be open at that point. Sometimes soulmates are not ready to reconcile with the past or the future. They're not ready, okay, because they're not ready to be open, to realise of the possibilities. Well, if I'm hurt, so fucking what? What's a feeling? I can soon get over it and just manifest someone new when I realise that feelings create a better one. Okay, so, you can constantly and always be fearing things that are not even happened or the impossible. Okay, because of the pain that's created by a heartache. It's like I say, boo-hoo. Sorry, that's a little bit harsh. But, really, what is a feeling? All right, it hurts. But, man, you're only here once in life. You're only here once, right? A feeling can be covered over and patched up and, I'm over it now. Oh, what do you know? I've reconciled with my past. We met a year or two later, or I met my soulmate that I once thought it was, and it ended up actually being that person because I was then ready, because I'd forgot about them and I don't need you anymore. So I moved on. And then all of a sudden, they came back when I least expected it. And we got back together and we reconciled and we learnt a lot of things on our way, and we suddenly realised that we fell in love again. Or we fell in love when we met, which was later. But during those times before then, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, Pisces. I hope I will see you again sometime, Jen. So you've got Ace of Pentacles. Someone's reliving hopelessly devoted. Wants something stable in their life. And they realise that I hope that I see stability in my life. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Overflowing emotion. Okay, not an offer. Find your emotion. What are you so excited and feel passionate about? Money, possibly here. Okay, so don't think about the nice things in life of what you want, because you can soon start realising, shit, that isn't there. Okay, it has to come from the heart. What do you feel? Okay, what do you feel? Not about money. You've got to have a good relationship with money, but you have to feel that you already have it. Okay, so you have to live abundantly around your feelings. Freedom from negativity, relaxation, not worrying about having to go to work or going to work. Okay, so as many times as the day that you can, because you're probably not going to be able to take it all the time, but take as much time out as you can. And, well, I'm going to do a guided meditation, and it's not going to be positive affirmation, I can assure you that. Okay, but finding centre, finding what it is that you get attention from. Okay, what gives you great attention? What gives you great attention? Not people. What draws your focus in the right way, Pisces, of attention? Not people that lie or cheat or manipulate, no. That get attention from other people and that are not serious about what it is that you want. Okay, what do you want, Pisces? What do you want? What gives you the greatest amount of attention? Okay, what offers you the same? Okay, R and R. Okay. You are not part of my plan, Stan. But then you are, and then you're not. It might be someone that just comes in straight away and says, look, Joker, piss off because you're not taking things seriously. You lied, you cheated, you manipulated. Okay, you get attention from elsewhere, and that's not part of my plan. I'm sorry, but if you get loads of attention from different men or loads of other women, and that's what you do, I'm sorry, but you are not part of my greatest goal. Now, this could just be a friend. There could just be a friend here, okay? But I lied to you. What is I forgive you? 3. Well, you might try to reconcile and forgive a person that lied to you in the past. You might try that, okay? Don't forget, when I do a general reading, cards can be scattered all over the place with different people's messages. 3 of Swords. 9 of Swords. No, you're kidding yourself here. You're kidding yourself because you've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, Piscean. It's just a cyclical pattern of like trying to tell yourself that you forgive yourself. Don't tell yourself that you forgive yourself. You already have to have done that. You got to feel that already, okay? If you keep saying that you forgive this person for keep doing what they're doing, okay, you're just kidding yourself. You don't really. You don't really, okay? Now, this could be a chance of reconciliation and you go around the same merry-go-round. But once trust has been broken, and it's very hard to gain to people that lie, okay? People that lie to you, okay? Because once they've lied, okay, it's different. Like if you're in a marriage and you're in a commitment and a person is in that commitment with you and they actually go and sleep with another person. I don't mean talk to another person. That's just talking. That can just be a fear, okay? I mean sleeping with. I mean I met someone else and we kissed and we had a relationship and we had a fling and we had sex, okay? That's very difficult to ever get over that, because you will constantly be believing for ages that when you're not here, I have to check my phone. Have you guys watched my vlog where I changed the wording and I called it 15 true facts about dating a Page of Swords, okay? And then I changed it to the real life story of the Page of Swords meaning, okay? And in that was to do with around a Page of Swords, okay? And in part of the video, you'll see where he got up and he didn't really show much signs of anything and he went off to the toilet or whatever and he left his phone there and she got his phone and she went through his phone and she was checking up on all of this information. And basically what it's telling you is what the Page of Swords is of spying and thinking and being very analytical of a person that isn't really acting grown up, okay? They're acting more like a child. And they're kind of like not showing much interest and they've got interest in different directions and they're focused on whatever they want and they're really not taking things very seriously. That leads to you fearing and doing research on the person that's making you feel and think more that they could be cheating or lying. So you're just manifesting that itself because of the trust that's been broken, because of the lack of attention the person's giving you. So it brings fear, okay? So you're not in alignment with yourself or the person. Okay, so there you go, Pisces. That's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for rejoining Patreon. I really do appreciate it, guys. And I will see you over on YouTube when we do a different reading. But that'll probably be tomorrow because I want to do another reading for Patreon. Okay, which will be Aquarian next. Okay, guys, thanks very much. I'll see you soon.